Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Zed. Today I'm going to be talking about NOVN. If you would like to watch my previous DD, you'll find it in the description below. Make sure to drop a like to this video to help this channel grow, subscribe, and leave your notifications on. Without further ado, I'm going to go through technical analysis and then anything new I can find on this stock and how I think it's going to be playing. If at any point you feel you're missing out on the technical analysis, make sure to go down to my description. You'll find a playlist I added to help explain what each of these technical indicators are and what they mean. Jump right into it. We get to see on the MACD here, we're seeing a really nice curve, testing for a reversal sometime next week. So it is a primed one on the MACD alone. We get to see on an ADX, it suggests more of a sloppy trade sideways. William% R for this stock seems to be over neutral, but it seems to be at a level where it is the highest it's been for quite a bit. The last time it's been here was somewhere around the end of July. Moving on, you get to see that the momentum here is building up really nicely. Now moving on towards the averages, you get to see the stock doesn't have much good news for us. Stock is below the 200 SMA, the line in the blue line here. It's below the 50 SMA, the line in purple. 30 EMA, the red, is above the green, which is bearish. So all the moving averages are bearish. Trading action zone is above the price where where reversals are likely. So if it does jump and it doesn't cross the 56, it might see a negative reversal. Now let's take a look on the 1 hour perspective. It shows that the MACD here has gone negative on the 1 hour perspective. It doesn't seem that it has actually stopped, so we might see that on Monday as well. On the ADX, you're getting to see here that the stock is dipping back down after it has had a strong trend into the pre-market, and that trend broke down around 8th of August, which is Friday around 11 a.m. And so the stock is below the trading action zone where reversals are likely, and you get to see that it's seen already one reversal, two reversals, and then failed on the third one. The stock is below the VWAP. It is below the 200 SMA, which is bearish. And SMA is still above 30 EMA, that is bullish. And the stock price is still above the 50 SMA, so that is bullish. So you're getting to see bunch of bullish, bunch of bearish, but we're trying to get the bigger picture. And I'm going to explain at the end how this all comes through. So William% R is oversold on the 1 hour perspective. And let's take a look into the moving averages. The moving average band suggests that this price could trade from 49 cents to the middle of 56 cents. Fibonacci retracements, just to try to identify where the supports and resistances on the Fibonacci scale are. We see a 48.1 on the Fibonacci retracement here. Significant supports are and include 48 cents, 46 cents, 43 cents, 39 cents, and 35 cents. Significant resistances include 51 cents, 53 cents, 55 cents, 58 cents, 62 cents, 63, and then above that 69. Moving on towards news for the company. So one of the latest ones here is the Form 424B5 that includes 30 million plus 1 million commitment shares. So this one usually comes in before an offering, but this one has been way back a month ago. So is there an offering yet to be? They have a shelf offered. They have a shelf. They can use it at any second. So that is a risk you need to consider. Going on towards cash, they have $35.5 million in cash. Now their net loss is $8 million. So they are well enough to go through the entire year without doing an offering. Now, in terms of EPS, it looks better on paper, but their net loss is higher, or it's just a little bit lower than last quarter. So last year to year date on quarter 2, we're seeing 8 million loss compared to 8.3 million. Now, in terms of compliance, and I'm just going to use control, there we go. In terms of compliance for this stock, it has until November 2nd to regain compliance. And if it doesn't regain it by then, they have the option to ask for an extension for 180 days. Now, the thing though is their vote that happened at the end of July. and that was one of them was a reverse split consideration that did pass. It went from 45 million compared to 10.4 million, so that one has passed, and they have the authorization from shareholders to go ahead with a reverse split. So that is another risk, right? So we got offering, we got reverse split. Now, what are some of the key features for this company and what makes it amazing? I'm gonna go back quickly here. We get to see they're the nitric oxide based medicine, and so many applications are coming from this one regarding COVID-19 or SARS, like effectiveness of nitrogen oxide on them. And so with that, it does make it another COVID play, but the list is long on COVID plays. Seems like every other stock that is doing good are COVID plays. Cool, we get it. Kind of sick of it myself, honestly, but for the sake of it, yeah, it is a COVID play. Is it going to see a reversal based on the charts? Now, the chart over here looks like it might be curving up, but it did also last time, and we saw a drop. We want to make sure that we actually get that bottom. We want to buy and try to find in more of an increase rather than what we're seeing here, more of a bull trap and then it drops, bull trap and then drops. So going on here on the 1 day perspective, we get to see that MACD is curving up, although on the 1 hour we see it really declining. So what that tells us is in the short term, so Monday morning at least, we might see pullback. We need to look a little bit further if it does break down on the 43 or the 45 cent mark. If it doesn't, then we might consider scooping some, because it looks like it was a very strong support. But there was a very strong support somewhere in that region that is currently trading on the lower part of it. We want to make sure it stays within this region and not this region, because there is a difference on there. We're talking about 33 cents down. That is quite a drop. If it does hold that support, you consider buying it. Now, it is a hold for me. What do you think about this ticker? Make sure you mention down in the comments below. I'm going to be doing a lot of changes on my channel, so I would suggest that you drop your feedbacks in. Some of them include the community 2 cents, where I do mention comments from my last videos. Even if I'm doing a different ticker, I might have more of a community 2 cents series. So I'm doing a lot of things in my mind that I'm planning for. Make sure to drop your feedback to include it on there. Subscribe and share and like, and share this video with friends if you like him. Have a wonderful day.